Hello everybody! Sherry here for Create Whatever on location. I am actually at our YFC, our Youth Unlimited YFC building here in St. Thomas, and I'm outside behind the building in our backyard where we have a garden ministry. We grow vegetables and all kinds of things. Big plans for this in the new year, where we're going to put in more boxes, and we're actually going to have a program for the planting season. So, once we get those in, get the ground all ready. So maybe end of April, May, get things started and ready, and then plant and grow and weed. Weeds, they don't need to be planted, they just show up. We're gonna get a new fence in along back there. I'd love to see a pond over in that corner back there, and then maybe some kind of structure here where we can gather even on rainy days. So I'm really excited about this ministry and the potential of where it's going to go. There's so many lessons that can be taught in gardening. Pretty sure the advent calendar is around here somewhere. It's actually snowing here in St. Thomas. I have to check around the side of the building as well, because that's where the fruit grows in pallets. Not last year, the year before, we had, what did we have back there? Strawberries, watermelon, raspberries, and what was the other one? Rhubarb. Yes. I'm gonna turn you around, and we'll check on the compost and just make sure there's no garbage around this side of the building, so we can get to the car and get going to the junk room where it's warm. So there's our full backyard, and hang on, I'm gonna bring you around. Yeah. So this is the side of our building. My wheelbarrow has seen better days, lost its wheel. Compost. So it's always muddy here. I'm trying to figure out a way to cover this. I don't know what would be best, but we have 4 fruit pallet spots, so those will be planted again coming up. A spare one, I don't know what I'm going to put in that one. And then our compost grows whatever it wants to grow. I had a whole squash, butternut squash. There's some tomatoes growing there. Look at that. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Our advent calendar in the compost. Oh, what day are we on? Oh, 16. Oh, it's another one of those squares. What could it be? This has got to be the toughest advent calendar I've ever tried to get into. I don't want to wreck the number. Oh, ooh! It's a stamp, a heart stamp. I don't know what the prompts are today, but maybe I can use this little stamp in it. I don't even know what the animal is. There's the side of our building with our pallet gardens, and I have so many dreams and visions and plans for this space in our backyard. But first, we have to get through the winter, and we have to get through December first. Wow, we're getting really close to the 25th. Anyways, I'll see you back in the junk room because it is cold out here. Ephemerember, your daily ephemera inspiration in December, brought to you by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Hansel. The 16th. Packaging. Index card booklet. Check out Barbara and Luise's channel to find 2 different interpretations of this prompt list. The animal that we work with today is the raccoon. I think there was a raccoon in my yard early this morning that my dog tried to chase down and mangle. He was not successful, for the creature, whoever it was, went up a tree. So I know it wasn't the rabbits. And he doesn't react like that for the squirrels, and it was quite the ruckus. I went into my binder of animals, and all I have left is this page of the raccoon. And I thought, oh, I would love to use Mama and her babies. Index cards I have in abundance of different sizes. 3 different sizes and just as many different colors. I like index cards. And because you have to make a booklet, I don't want it to be overly bulky. I'm thinking that I'm going to take 3 different sizes of the index card. I'm going to put them together. This has lines on both sides. Let me get you so you can see everything. So here's the one index. Sandwich the little one in between that one and the medium size. Put a strip of material. I have that. I also found this one. Do the same thing in reverse order. And then when I sew it in, actually I can do that a little bit differently on this side. I will sew it in here as a page. That's what I'm thinking. That way, I'm not folding the index cards and putting papers in it and bulking it up. That's as far as I got with that idea. Packaging. Even though there's an abundance of packaging, I really struggled to find the right package. This here, I have 2 of these, and this was the packaging that came with this tiny playing card set. I thought perhaps maybe I could cut those out. And if I use them, I thought, maybe these 2 could be playing a game of cards. Who knows? But that was one packaging I found. Then I found this packaging that I snagged. Somebody was going to throw this out. Can you believe it? This packaging I could use all kinds of different ways. I like the word generations though, especially with this picture. I used fairies yesterday, so I don't think I'll use her. But I do like the generations. And then I save all my packages that tea comes in, and I have everybody else saving packages. And I kind of liked this one because it reminded me a little bit of nature. So I thought I could just snip that off, and this could be just a little pocket as part of this layout. I also have these prints that I did in the summer of these leaves, and I've been trying to figure out how to use these because I like these a lot, and I haven't found a use for them. I also dug out this tree stamp. This is a die cut out of, it's not foam, it's a thick felt. Thinking on my front here that I could stamp it, and or maybe this side, and they could be underneath the tree. I have lots of ideas and no real direction, except that we can't leave these white. I'm going to get all the sprays out that I've been working with, that I've never worked with before until this month, and just start spraying and see what happens. But that's where I'm going to start, is getting the backgrounds done. Starting with just getting them wet. We'll start with peach. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea because I don't want lines. So what, I can do 2 at a time here? We'll work on the big ones. Ripe. How do you even say that? Person? Ooh. Maybe turquoise. Ooh. Too much? What's the, oh, shimmer spray. Shimmer. Should I be drying up? Ooh. Should I be drying in between? Some grass, maybe on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to dry because I see mud is starting. So let's dry them. Mostly dried. Very interesting. Same colors, different results. So you can still tell there's lines on this. After I did all this, I thought, oh, maybe I should have done the back that way so you could still write on the lines, but that didn't happen. Not sure these are sunsets, but they sure are pretty. I just need to decide which of the big ones do I want to work with first and be at the front. So I'm going to say this one, I need to cut out Mama and her babies. Now let's see if this is going to work. I'm going to first stamp it on another index card. I'm going to try the ink. Black tuxedo. It's so hard to see if I've got it all inked. But let's see. Ah, got it all over me. We can try the Stays On Jet Black. I haven't had much luck with this ink either, even though it's brand new. Good thing I'm trying it first. Oh, because I would have wrecked. This is Reeves Ivory Black. It was in a package of several colors. Oh, we're getting there. Perhaps it needs a much thicker coat. Just put one of those foam sheets that come with stamps to see if that helps. I know it helps with the stamps. Oh, that is so much better. Now, if it prints like that on my colored, I'll be very happy. Here we go. I have to get more black paint. That's all I have. So more paint, like a thick coat. Thick coat. Making more of a mess with this paint than I did with the inks. Okay, here it goes. This is where the Mama Raccoon's gonna be. I want it on this side. Okay. Okay, a moment of truth. Do the raccoons have a tree? Oh, they have a tree. I like it. So it helps to have that little piece there under it and a little bit more thicker in the paint. Slightly unproportioned. I just don't know what it is, but it's not coming to me. I'm going to leave the raccoon for now. I don't know if this is the right raccoon for this little project. Sometimes you have to walk away for a little while, but before I do, I did take my scoreboard and just scored each of the index cards so that I could bend it. So the first side is like this. I'm not going to worry about the backs right now. And then the second one is like this. And what I want to do Because if it was just going to be a booklet, it would look like this, which is not a bad looking booklet. But I want to attach it so that I can sew it in my signature. I'm not sure I like that. But this one's a nice one. So I'll trim it there. I'm not very good at pulling these apart. Oh, I don't think I did a good job there. I would say I did not do a good job there. But I made it a little smaller, so let me try doing the same thing on to this one. I'll try that again. Get a bigger start this time and see what happens. I'm good with all this rattiness. Oh, not too bad. Get my art glitter glue, which feels like I have to refill. Make sure. And we'll turn it over because I want to make sure it's nice and strong. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. That way it's done on both sides and we know that it'll be nice and strong for when it gets sewed in. And this, once it dries, I'll fray that up a little bit more. I think it's pretty even. Even with that, it's a little bulk, and I haven't even done anything with it. So this I have to lay out to dry. The last piece was packaging. That would be kind of neat to have that. But then it's kind of too far in the middle. I could put it on the back of one. But that's kind of boring just to put that on there like that. I'm going to have to think a little bit more, and I'm so tired. I'm going to leave the packaging. I'm going to leave the raccoon. I'm going to find the other raccoons to see if maybe it was the proportions throwing me off. Good night's sleep might help as well. You will see these guys again sometime later. You know what I just thought of? If I could find more pictures of raccoons, this could be the family tree. And with every page, you meet the raccoon family's members. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that idea. I'm going to have to find more raccoon pictures. Let this dry. Come back to it later with fresh eyes and see what we can do. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. If you made it this long, bless your heart. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.